Welcome to the Monster Castle Radio Show. For the extreme paranormal listener. And here is your host, the Wolfman, Mike.
Yeah. This is where the real freaks hang out, alright? Yeah! Let's get some rock and roll, baby, yeah!
Welcome. How's it going tonight, everybody? Yeah! It's the Wolfman! Can you dig it? Did you guys dig it?
Yeah, give me a shovel, buddy.
Oh, shit, yeah. You brought your shovels?
Yeah.
All right, we're digging it. That's a good one. Damn.
Oh, no. We're live.
Marcus, where's those cool noises? Come on, buddy.
What noises are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, now.
Well, you know what I like about the show? I can listen to it with my 20-foot head cord, my headphones, walk over to my mini fridge, grab a beer, and come back.
Oh,
awesome.
yeah. I got the same thing. I got the headphone extension. But every time I get up,
Awesome.
I bang my head on the microphone or I drop a cord or something and then have to pick it up and my chair squeaks. I'm worse than Richard Hoagland.
No.
And when you first started, I mean.
Don't be so hard on yourself. So the only monsters I've seen are the usually the ones under my bed. I don't know about these other ones you post up. I don't know. Maybe someone else can guess these. I have no idea.
So, like, when you were a kid, Jeff, and you looked under your bed, did you actually see a monster?
No, I felt it grab my foot. I mean, I didn't need to see it.
Holy shit. You were too scared to look under there, right?
Hey, could you ever fall asleep with your foot, like, dangling off the bed? Honestly?
No.
See?
Nope.
See?
No way. And I was scared to look under my bed. And when the trees brushed on the window, I thought it was Bigfoot.
It probably wasn't the trees. Probably was
It
Bigfoot.
sure looked like a hand.
I had a nightmare when I was 2, and I still remember it. Because I know I was 2 because we lived in our apartment. I can remember some things when I was 2 years old, and one of the memories was a nightmare I had about a red, bloody skeleton. Don't ask me why I would ever dream that or even see it, but it was under my bed, and that was my dream. And always, when you're talking about stuff under your bed, it always reminds me of that dream I had when I was just a little kid.
Yeah, you got issues, man. You got issues.
I have
But
no
that's
idea.
okay.
It's a true
That's
story,
okay.
though.
That's okay. We're here to figure it out.
Were you a bedwetter by any chance?
What?
Were you a bedwetter by any chance, any of you guys?
I think I might have been for a little bit.
No,
Every once in a while.
I never wet my bed. It's always somebody else's.
I used
I
to
think
get
I
up.
was.
And I would sleepwalk, and I would go piss into the laundry hamper or something that looked like a toilet.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I woke myself up doing that. I woke myself up opening the refrigerator door.
Oh
Be
my
like,
God!
oh,
And
this
you're gonna
isn't the
piss
toilet?
in there? Yeah.
I used to sleepwalk.
Yeah.
Really, what's the worst one you ever did? Did you ever go
It was
outside or anything?
No, never outside.
Oh, I
And
could
sometimes
tell
I
you
wouldn't remember it, you know.
nasty.
Yeah, you'd
one.
wake up in the middle.
I got a
Well, no, I
nasty
wouldn't
one.
remember. Family would catch me, and they'd be like, hey, and they'd put me back in the bed, and they said, hey, last night you were up walking around. I said, I had no recollection of that whatsoever.
Yeah, sleepwalking's funny.
No, not
So
not
now-
always, man. I almost got punched out. You want to hear
What?
a fun? Yeah, I almost got punched out from sleepwalking once.
All right, let's hear it. Lay it
Okay,
on us.
this is bad. Okay, so I'm on a construction crew, and we had to rent a hotel room to in the out because it was way far away from our area. Rebuilding some low income housing, and I guess I got up in the middle of the night, took all my clothes off, and went and pissed in this guy's fucking luggage.
Wow.
Oh,
And he
I'm
thought you were
not
just being
kidding,
mean.
man. And he wasn't too happy. He was not happy. Oh, and
I
okay.
bet.
No, I took a lot of explaining to do because I told him, like, I just woke up, dude. I don't even know where I am. What's going on? Where you know what I mean? And then he realized that
wash
I
his
didn't know what I
clothes?
was doing, right? And I don't. He thought I was doing it on purpose. Like,
Oh, I bet. Yeah, my best friend would go for walks down the street.
I mean, you got to find the toilet, man. You got to. Or you
if
get
it looks
punched
like
out.
one. But when that
Oh.
cold fridge door opened up, I knew that was not a toilet for sure. Talk
It's
about
weird when,
shrinkage.
it's weird when you wake up when you're sleepwalking. It's like
Yeah.
you can't figure out what's going on because it's like you have one reality. It's like a dreamer.
Yeah.
And then when you
Right.
wake up, you're just whoa, I'm going crazy. That's what a couple times I did that. I remember when I was young. Jeff, what's the earliest memories you have?
I was about 2 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I verified this. You know, I had the memories, and then I went to that same place years later. And oh, what's that?
Oh boy.
What's that? What am I hearing there?
I'm hearing a monster. I'm hearing a monster. I don't know about you guys.
It sounds like you opened the door and let a big werewolf in the front door.
Yeah, but also I heard something growling as I looked outside. That's why I opened the door. I thought I heard something growling out there. I thought, we'll let it in.
Man,
Yeah, I think I hear it. Something's growling.
I hear Wolfman.
Uh-oh. There is something definitely after me tonight. Okay. Oh, you want to hear my other story about sleepwalking? Might as well do it. I'm embarrassed
Where'd you
already.
did you get naked again?
The other time was on an. It always happens to me when I was on these overnight construction crew thing in a hotel because I was, out of my environment and I just, I'd fall asleep and then I don't know why. But one time I got up, took all my clothes off, and walked out on the fucking street in the middle of London, Ontario, in the busy city street. And if it wasn't for my boss, realized that I was sleepwalking and came run after me and grabbed me, and I probably would have got hit by a car.
How old were you?
Jesus, that wasn't very long ago, dude.
Oh God!
That was last week.
No, it was a couple years ago.
No
Oh, my
kidding.
Yeah, like I couldn't believe it myself. Like, what the fuck, man? So I was thinking, well, maybe some people that think they're astral projecting are actually wandering around.
Could be.
They're wandering around somewhere aimlessly. You never know where.
My son used to sleepwalk all the time. I'd be down there watching TV, and it'd be like right before bed, like 1 a.m, and he'd just come down and turn on the television and sit down, and it's just like got a glare over his face. I'm like, you couldn't talk to him, couldn't wake him up really. I said to steer him back upstairs and put him back to bed. And then the next day he would never remember it. Wouldn't believe it. It's weird. It's kind of like hypnosis. Except I think you remember hypnosis. Have you guys
Not
been
always.
hypnotized?
No. I've done it. I took I spent hundreds of hours on the course. So, what's that? I hear something. What the hell is that?
I told you there's a monster. A monster came.
That's
here.
my cat purring.
That's why I let the door open. I let the monster in. It's all right. We can have it is the Monster Castle Paranormal. We can have monsters on.
I was sleepwalking one time trying to go to the bathroom, and I didn't get my feet under me. I sprained my ankle really bad.
What happened?
Well, I was out drinking, and then I had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I was still kind of passed out. But
That's drunk walking. I don't know if that's
Yeah, that's
sleepwalking.
not sleepwalking.
I was in a different house, so I wasn't at home. So I was at Mom's house, and I didn't know.
Did you guys hear that?
Yes.
Was my chair squeaking?
I think there's something freaking me right out. I wonder when Yuck's coming on now.
I don't know. We could use him.
Yeah. The folks are waiting for you, Yuck. He does listen to our show, too.
Well, maybe someone could call in and give out the number. Couldn't you?
Let's see. I got two people that want to phone in, but one of them's gone for an errand, and the other one is on. He's, yeah. They'll come on yet. No worries. So, I guess you sent me some new music, Darren.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be cool. We got new music tonight.
Should we play one? Or you want to
It's
wait
only
till a half hour?
17 minutes in. No, let's talk some more of this. This is a good topic. The stupid sleeping or sleepwalking encounters or anything like that. Monsters when you were a kid that scared you. This is good topics.
What are your... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what if the sleepwalking? What if you're just like temporarily possessed? I mean, because there's that theory that when you sleep, your like soul leaves your body and you like leave it open for some other, spirit to take over. What if that's what happens? I don't know.
Actually, that's very plausible.
When you woke up in the street naked, do you still remember going out there and everything?
No.
Huh, 'cause...
No, I when he woke me up, then I didn't know where I was. It was like, what the fuck? And why am I naked? Like
I'd
he
like
had
to
to bring
see
a
a video of that.
My boss had to bring a blanket out and cover me up and grab me and pull me back, and he pretty much saved my life.
Wow.
Had you been drinking at all?
We were drinking earlier that day, but like not heavily.
You smoke anything? Anything?
No.
Huh.
No, he's a Portuguese guy, really straight. I wouldn't be able to do drugs around him. We were drinking a bit, but we ate and everything. Like I wasn't on an empty stomach, and it was like in the middle of the night, like 3:00 in the morning. So it was the booze would have already wore off quite a bit by then, because we get up at 6. So it's just weird.
Yeah.
The one time I walked, I woke up and I was just like crawling on the floor. And next thing I know, I'm like, it was like a dream, and it was like the carpet wasn't real carpet, or I was doing something else. And then when I woke up, it was just like, finally I figured out what the heck was going on. I thought I was going crazy. It's like, okay, I'll get back to bed. And I walked back to bed. But that's the only time I ever did it that I know of, or can remember. But my kids sure did a lot. It's pretty funny. My wife still does it sometimes. We'll have full conversations, and she won't remember anything the next morning, and I'll know because she won't be making sense. It's pretty fun, actually, sometimes.
Yeah, I've had people tell me that they've woken me up and they ask me questions, and I respond back, and just like I was awake, and I remember none of it.
Yeah,
absolutely nothing.
Both my daughter and my wife do that. They'll have full conversations with me, and I just know from how they're talking that they won't remember it the next day, that they're really sleeping.
A whole bunch of different kinds of aliens.
It's an alien convention?
Well, they just, I don't know, man. They came down and had a big party pretty much and scared the fuck out of those people.
Huh. Well, I tell you what, those ones that Heather's guest was she had that guy on that was talking about those grasshopper-headed.
We got a caller.
Ones.
Luke, how come it doesn't let me add him? I don't understand that. Maybe my Skype has to be updated on this computer. But
is he on your contact list, Mike?
Yeah, I can add him to the call. So I'm just going to decline it and then add him to the call. I don't know why I should have to do that though. That's weird.
You might have to be on your contact list to call you.
He is.
Just tell him you'll call him back. Well, he probably hears this. I don't know.
He is on there. I'll get him on. No worries. I know how to do it now. It's just I don't understand why it doesn't let me just add to call. Some people, when they call, it says add to call. And then other times, not. Now, I'm not sure what's going on here, but I can't get Monster Castle to... Here we go. Alright. Add people to this call, that's what I do. And then just... there's a button that says show, and it'll show all your contacts. So, who did I say was calling? Luke, right?
Yeah, that's Willy. Alaska Willy. The star of last week's show.
Oh, there he is. Yep. Luke, add to call. There we go. No problem. What were we talking about?
Oh, the Mojave.
Oh, yeah, the Mojave.
Alien Convention.
Oh, yeah, that's a scary one, man. Holy shit. Yeah, and there was like two robotic sort of things that sort of like were policing them and keeping them at bay, and they were talking to them telepathically, tell him not to take his gun, don't shoot your gun. Yeah, crazy, man.
That sounds like a great story.
It is. Oh my
I'll
God!
have to re-listen to
Mojave
that.
Desert story is just incredible. Yeah, I'd like to get them on actually, or maybe the guy that wrote the book. I don't know why that's not working, man. Wow. He didn't pick up, but I added him. So if Luke, if you're listening, all you got to do is put join call. It should work.
Huh, we've had this trouble when the whole panel's on here before.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I don't know. I think maybe I'm starting to think that I got to update the Skype on the computer that I'm using.
He was on
I
last
don't
week.
think so.
He was all good last week. The week before.
Yeah, I know. Well,
not so much.
Everybody I'm having trouble with. It's stupid. When people call in, I have trouble. I'll get it worked out yet. It's new, right? It always takes a while. Pete Fraser is online now.
How do you know all this stuff?
I'm just looking at Skype.
Oh.
Gonna try to add him in. That's my buddy. He's got an awesome story to tell. Anyways, let's go to a song, and then I'll try to get some guests on. It's a half hour in. You are listening to Monster Castle Paranormal. With everyone, introduce yourselves.
This is Darren in Oregon.
And this is Marcus
Jeff
in California.
And
finally,
Jeff.
this is Jeff in Phoenix. I'm fucking Arizona.
Okay, and we're all aliens, and we have blue heads, and this is the Blue Heads, and this is my favorite song from the Blue Heads. I'm gonna play this one first, I think. Yeah.
Cheers.
Hello. Welcome to the Monster Castle Paranormal. How are you this evening? Are you relaxed? Are you sitting down? Are you ready to shit your pants?
Too late.
Oh, we've got some crazy stories for you tonight.
Oh, shut the front door. What?
Oh, yeah, the cows are coming out. Yeah, sometimes I forget to do that, too.
Wolfman,
Yeah.
do you have any caves up there that you've ever explored or got lost in?
Oh, yeah, buddy. That's a great question. I wouldn't have thought of that, but yeah, up on the Nassasagawea Lookout, which is the escarpment, the Niagara Escarpment runs near here, and I used to go hiking up there all the time, and it's really cool. You can see for miles, and there's all kinds of caves going down in, and you can go kerspelunking in there, and all kinds of caves. And now they've opened it to the public, and you can it's part of the Bruce Trail, so you can go hiking along the edge of this wild cliff and go down in these caves and stuff. Yeah, it is awesome.
That sounds great.
Big rock faces where we used to train there, martial arts, when I was younger. And there's one spot where there's a ski hill, and we went up there in the wintertime and this is when the Rangers used to chase us around. And we were being chased by the Rangers. They were trying to chase us out of there, and we were in kung fu shoes because we were training up on the rocks. And we went down the ski hill in these kung fu shoes, which are just flat-bottom sole shoes, right?
Uh-huh.
We must have reached about 60 miles an hour. And trying to stay balanced on our feet with these... You could not steer. We realized we're fucked. And I said to them, if you can, try to aim for that snowbank. So everybody... and this is true, man. I'm not making this up. Everybody aim for the snowbank, right? And we hit the fucking thing. And you should have seen it. It was like, you know in the cartoons when they go through something and you see the pop out of the arms and legs going into something, you know? You know,
so you just kind of tried to steer over there and everyone crashed in.
Well, we crashed into this big snowbank where we must have popped about 10 feet in.
Wow.
10 feet in.
Well, I have to
and
ask.
To crawl out the hole. And you could see the arms and legs. That's what I'm saying. And the hole was shaped like us.
I want to know, did you guys sleepwalk the night before, and was that snow yellow?
No. The best tip I can give you is not to eat the yellow snow.
Just go right for the brown snow?
Yeah. Animals pee-pee in the snow, and people should pee-pee in the toilet, but sometimes they don't realize that's a refrigerator.
Jeff.
Yes.
Have you explored any caves?
I have.
Did they have hair around them?
I have been to the here in Arizona, near Flagstaff. There is a cave that was a tunnel where the hot magma flowed through about 750,000 years ago.
Lava?
And it goes about it's the lava tubes. So I took about 5 flashlights, a UV light, a couple LEDs, and different colors to see what I can see down there. And took pictures, and it goes about a mile, maybe a mile and a half deep.
It gets smaller and smaller.
No, it doesn't.
How's it end?
Smaller, smaller. It just abruptly ends.
We have one of those in Oregon here. It's about the same, but just under 2 miles down or in, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller until it gets like a crawl space, and then you get to a point where it just ends.
Well, this one is so cold near the entrance that the water slowly drips down, but it's always frozen at the entrance. However, as you get deeper, it actually gets warmer. So and it's that way year-round, whether it's snowing outside because it snows there, but you can go deeper and it's still warm underground.
Yeah, it's the
like
same
maybe
temperature.
like around 60, 70 degrees, somewhere around there.
Yeah, that's how ours is too in the winter. The whole front is just full of ice. It's very dangerous to get in there.
It's just pitch black. Right. So, and the ice freezes so slowly that it's clear. It's not like it doesn't have the distorted, different layers in it. It's just clear. Really cool.
How about you, Marcus? Have you explored any caves?
Yeah, I've been in Luray Caverns in Virginia.
I haven't heard of those.
It goes along the what's the famous parkway there, along the Shenandoah River. Anyway, it's at the southwest end of a cave that goes about, I want to say like 20 miles or more.
Oh, wow.
And they have they built an organ down in the one chamber where instead of playing like organ pipes, it has little hammers that hit on the stalactites and produce all the notes.
Oh, neat. That's cool.
Yeah, I went in a few other smaller ones in Ohio, but that was the biggest one, was in Virginia there.
Yeah, one of my favorite movies when I was a kid was Journey to the Center of the Earth. I've always been into cave exploring. We have ice caves, the Oregon caves. I went to Carlsbad, Nakalula, or not Nakalula. Have you guys been to Ruby Falls down there in Tennessee?
No.
Yeah, it's like a long cave, and then you get to the end, and there's a huge waterfall that's inside the cave, and it is huge. It's a big tourist trap, but it's pretty cool.
Hey, guys, can I I don't know why, but it's making me just take Luke's call, and I'll try adding you back in.
That's fine.
Okay.
He probably has something good to say.
Yeah, I'm going to take it. Okay?
Do it.
Luke? Hello? Hello, Luke? Are you there, buddy? Why is it putting you
Facebook, I posted a picture I took in the lava tube.
No,
you can see an orb that I caught on camera.
Cool.
Oh, well. That didn't even work, guys.
Check it out.
So we're back live?
Yeah, it put you on hold, and I just put you back on. I don't know why, but he's got to add. It says at the bottom of the Skype, it should say join call. You know what I mean? Doesn't it say that? You guys, you know what I mean, guys, right? Doesn't it say join?
Yeah,
join group or something? That's all he's got to do is press join group, and he'll be in. Because I already added him to the conversation.
Yeah, he's had trouble before. Wonder
I don't
if he's
understand why.
having trouble being up there in
That's
Alaska
weird, man.
again.
I don't know why everybody's having trouble. I got to figure this out. It sucks.
So one time we went in a cave. Oregon's got a lot of caves, and we got lost down there, and we really started to panic. I mean, it's like we just kept going in circles, and then there was all these exit signs, and the exit signs were just practical jokes to get you farther into the cave. And finally, we just started just taking different routes and then just marking where we had been. But by that time, we were in like full panic mode. We were like jogging and just like losing it. And finally, we just took this. What we were just gonna knock this one off the list and just go down this little side cavern and make sure that there wasn't anything down there that we hadn't been to yet. And it was the exit, and we got out. But we were down there for hours, like 4 or 5 hours. It was pretty bad. The friend I was with was just losing his mind. We thought we were going to die for sure. It's pretty funny.
Wow.
I wonder what would happen if I called him. Hello? Man. You're not coming through, buddy.
I thought I'd seen everything until I seen this.
Sunny days when I see cloudy skies ahead. It's funny how things always seem to be left unsaid. Love is gone, I just wanna stay. Population pollution is using abuse in this greater. I have an opinion, but I don't know what it is for. Love is gone, yeah, what can I say? What did I say? I'm always trying to get back inside. 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 Sunny days and I see cloudy skies ahead. It's funny how things always seem to be left unsaid. Love is gone, but I just wanna stay. Why did I stay? I'm always trying to get back inside. I'm always trying to get back inside. I'm always trying to get back inside. I'm always trying to get back inside.
We're back.
They're huge, massive crystals everywhere. It's like Superman's castle.
Oh, yeah. And it's really hot, right?
Yeah. But I think they closed them off now. But yeah, they did one final search of it, or they did one last thing for like National Geographic or whatever, so we could all see it.
Right. They
But-
could only stay a few minutes because of the heat.
Oh yeah, and then the fumes too. But those things are perfect. They're so unbelievable. Crystals are so amazing.
Yeah. So what happened to Wolfman? Are we on the
I'm
air?
here. I'm here. We're on. I just tried to connect with Willy, and I don't understand what's going on, but I tried to explain to him just to join call. But even when I put him on, and then
He might not. Make sure to tell
try
him
to add
push-
you guys, it wouldn't add you guys.
I don't know if he knows about the text window. So make sure he pushes the text window on the top right so that he can join the
Yeah,
call.
that's probably what it is. He probably doesn't know about it. It looks like a little, like a text
Triple
window,
line.
cartoon dialogue window, you know.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
needs,
And
Or
I think
we
he's
all
there.
have to
He
add
did
him as
it.
a
He did it,
contact.
man. He's here.
All right.
he did it?
Yeah, he did it. He's in.
Was that it?
Yep.
He just didn't see the text window?
It's got to be it. So you got it, Willie? Because he's it shows his picture on it. He's on.
I heard him for a second. I
Yeah,
thought.
so did I. Oh, he's there. Anyway, he'll come in yet. Remember, he's from Alaska, so it takes like 300 years before the signal gets to Earth, right?
Alaska is on Earth.
Oh, I thought that was like one of the moons of Jupiter. Are you sure?
If you can hear me, I'd my
Willie!
my headset.
Willie, do they got pyramids up there?
I've heard that. I haven't seen one.
Do they? No, they have weird monsters, man. Come on.
They're tough, but I pyramid.
I know there's fucking monsters in Alaska.
Ah,
He went out with one last weekend after the bonfire.
dude,
Was she shaped like a pyramid?
That's terrible. Yeah, I think that's why he dumped her. Or no, she dumped him.
I think that's how it went.
Yeah, she needed someone that was shaped like an upside down pyramid.
that's call. Basically, same damn thing happened.
When?
Well, I was expecting a little action about, maybe it still could happen within the next, 20 minutes. We'll see. But, yeah, that's why I tried to get on the show earlier. I'm biding my time here. It could still be magic time. We'll see.
How did you
dump us
finally
whenever
get?
you get
How
a
did
chance,
you?
man.
But how did you get on? Did you finally get on to join us? I'm really interested to know that.
I had to scroll down to the bottom, and I'm new to Skype, Wolfman, and then I saw that join call, and then I had my wireless headphones on, and you couldn't hear me, but I could hear you, so I had to turn my headphones off and put you on speaker for some reason.
Well, you're coming in clear now.
Right on. Well, let me know if I'm yelling, because I feel like I'm yelling at the phone because it's on speaker.
Yeah, you're coming in pretty loud. You don't need to talk so loud. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
You sound good. So what you been doing all week? Did you catch any fish?
No, hardly at all. No, I just been had a let's see. I just got me. No, I had a dentist appointment the other day, and I've been kind of laying low, recovering, taking medicine, and just drinking beers, man.
God, it sounds like Wolfman.
Yeah,
That's exactly what he's been doing.
I had to fucking go to the dentist too. It was terrible, man.
Oh, what'd they do?
They pulled out one of my fangs. I ain't even shitting you.
Yeah,
It was a horrible ordeal.
believe it. They pulled one out of me, and it looked like a freaking cartoon. And it looked like one of them damn things that the golfers carry around to replace their divots. The roots were that freaking long. Damn.
I didn't even want to look at the fucking thing. It was like about an hour of them trying to dig the fucker out. I was
Dang.
sweating bullets, man.
Hey, I heard you guys were talking about caves earlier, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Back when I was a little kid, we used to always take my mom like professional wrestling and stuff for Mother's Day when we lived down south. And, there was one year we lived up close Montana or whatever, and there was a cave, that just it was a local cave where just local people knew about it. it was Mother's Day, and I took her in this cave, and there's one spot in there where you kind of have to crouch down. You have to get your legs in, you get your arms in. It's real tight fit. And I was behind her. She's wearing red pants. She got wedged in there. And she's wearing these red pants. Her ass looked exactly like a freaking heart. And I couldn't stop laughing because it was Mother's Day. It's like, oh my God.
Goddamn, Mama, you ain't know. Wolfman.
Hey, Wolfman Mike. Hey, baby, you sexy son of a bitch. I got my pants off and my shoes back on, brother. All right. Fuck everybody here.
Uh-oh. Am I the only one here?
I'm still here. Who was that?
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't think it was Marcus.
What happened to Wolfman? His guests came and went.
I don't know. Maybe we're not live.
I don't know. I'm going to have to go check the feed, but the guest arrived, made a few
Is that
funny
the comedian?
comments. Yeah.
Okay.
Getting the corner man. What was his name?
So, Yuck Nasty.
Yuck Nasty. Okay. Call back, Yuck Nasty. Mike is
Sorry,
Check the feed.
you know what?
In
I
the
was
bathroom.
outside. I was outside, and there's something really weird going on out there, man.
you just missed your guest, Wolfman.
Well, there's
Yuck Nasty just came and went.
we'll get him back.
All right. We'll get him back.
He had a great greeting for us, and then he left.
Oh, did he come on? Did he come on?
He
Did
came out.
He joined the
and
call.
Nobody would talk to him.
He joined the call.
He joined the call.
Oh, he's
and
still
then left
he's
'cause
still
nobody-
on.
Nobody would talk to him.
He's right there.
Yeah, nobody likes me.
Hey, Yuck, what's going on, buddy? You know what? There's a fucking UFO outside my house right now, dude. I am not even
Send the
shitting
pic-
you. There's
Jeez.
something weird
Go get
outside.
a camera and go out there.
That's
We'll-
what
we'll
I was
cover
trying.
this.
I was just trying to do that. That's why I went out there. Like, holy fuck,
Well,
man!
go on out there.
I'm gonna go out and try to get a picture. That it's a really
Fuck
weird
yeah,
thing.
man. Shotgun a beer out there while you're taking pictures.
Forget the
All
camera.
right,
just
and
get your
I'll maybe
pencil
whack
and
off a
paper,
little
write
bit.
it down.
No, screw that. Get your camera. We want to see
I
it.
can't play with my wiener while I'm out there.
We don't want to see that. We want to see the UFO.
We know why he was really out there.
That's what he's. Yuck Nasty, you there? Is anybody there?
I'm here.
Yuck is there. Now I don't know. I was looking at that thing. I don't know. It's staying in the same spot, but it's going red and blue and white. It looks like a star, but it's staying in the same spot. But it's flashing different colors. It's
Well, it's
weird.
probably an aircraft then.
No, because it's not moving.
Is it down by the horizon? Or?
Yeah, it's down.
Oh, yeah, that's what.
It's down by the horizon. Yeah, basically to the east. Direct east. About
Coming straight at you, maybe an aircraft.
No, it's still in the same spot. I can see it from here.
Maybe it's a helicopter.
No. No.
Yeah, sometimes
It's
bright stars will do
sparkly
that
looking,
if they're
sparkly
close to the
looking. I can see
horizon.
it's sparkling, and I can see red and blue and white. Hey, Yuck, are you there? Hey, Yucky. Hey, Scubby. Come on, buddy. You're there. Everybody loves you. Come on. I don't understand. It shows he's on. I heard him for a second, and he said, nobody likes me. I think he's really depressed.
We never got a chance to talk to him.
We didn't even get a chance to rip him to pieces.
He ripped us, though. So that's good.
Yeah. We're back. We are back. Wow. Yuck Nasty is on with us, but for some reason we can't hear him. I think he's in the corner somewhere. Now, if you want to check him out, he's got a YouTube site called Get in the Corner. And it's hilarious. So everyone check that out and go on there and like it, favorite it, everything. Give him some love. He's also on Spreaker. Yeah.
Hey, Willy.
Yeah.
You did? Did you hear our sleepwalking story? Did you ever sleepwalk?
Hang on. I'm just getting in my truck here. I'm fixing to drive around the corner, see what's going on at the bonfire. Did I sleepwalk?
Yeah, when you were a kid.
No, I sleep as an adult here. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me. This truck's damn loud. Yeah, I've sleptwalked for sure, man. Especially if I get really wasted. That's the worst time for it. But luckily for me, it's subsided. Hang on, I gotta grab beer. It's subsided as I've gotten older. But yeah, no, I've sleptwalked. Hell, I remember the first time. Hang on. I remember staying the night at my friend's house, and I knew that his dad had a bunch of damn porno mags, whatever the hell, up in his damn up in the room.
Yeah.
Anyway, apparently, I got up in the middle of the night, went up in his parents' bedroom, and I ended up staying the night there, whatever the hell. I think I sleptwalk up there, I think, to look at porno mags. I don't know.
Did they find you the next morning sleeping in their room?
I honestly don't remember. Sorry, guys. I'm just in the middle of. I shouldn't be driving now, but it's a country road or whatever, you know. I mean,
you're kidding. So you're drinking beer and driving? Oh man, I wish I was you. That's the fucking ticket.
Yeah, well, I mean, the cop that lives down the way, but I'm okay now. I don't have to go far.
Yeah, you got a gun, right?
I got a couple guns, yeah, sure.
You don't need to worry about the fucking cops, do you?
Are you going to the bonfire?
Still there, because I am not getting shot. I had plans, man, for a classy girl, and this is I whatever the limbo fucking bar is, it can't be lower. She's at this bonfire. I'm gonna nail that shit. I don't give a damn.
Oh, sweet. You gotta stay on until you get to the bonfire. We want to hear.
Oh my god. She's probably gonna turn out to be a female Bigfoot.
Maybe she's a witch. This is great. He's got to get her on the phone.
We'll see. Hang on, I gotta go.
Oh yeah, we could interview her and see if she's had any paranormal experiences.
Grab some friends that want to talk to you.
Yeah, see if she's had any paranormal experiences.
I am not seeing her. I see two fucking dudes standing there with fucking keystones.
Uh-oh.
Keystones? That's lame.
They're not wearing, like, white things over their heads.
I'm thinking about running over their fucking fire.
Oh, my God. All right. Okay. Well, you're out there in the woods, right? What's the weather like?
Hang on. Yeah, he's waving.
Oh boy.
This is exciting.
I don't see her. She'd be hard to miss. Hang on.
Why, is she like twice the width of your truck?
No, that's the reason why he brought the truck to take her back.
Yeah,
He has to put her in
I
the
get
bed.
it, yeah.
Where's she still here?
Yeah, she's there.
He's asking the guys.
Yeah, I know. She's probably a shadow person, or one of the black.
Radio there.
Maybe one of the black-eyed children.
You guys even know? All right.
This is awesome.
All right, back. See you guys.
All right. Did you find her, Willie? I think he's out of his truck.
Damn. I think he struck out.
You guys.
Did you find her?
No, she was not there. Apparently, she went over to this other person's house. It ain't far.
Oh, she couldn't wait. Her thing was getting itchy.
You gotta go find her.
She's out there in the woods somewhere. It could be the Blair Witch.
Would my truck explode if I run over the bonfire?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
Nah, your truck's worth too much to... don't risk that one.
Because the fuel tank is back there.
Even though it would be funny, it just might go...
Oh, could you imagine?
Oh, yeah. Big mushroom cloud and no more Willy.
No more Willie on board. We need to get him on every weekend. Oh, he's still looking for that girl.
I might here in a little. We'll see here. I got to take care of some stuff, but maybe I'm going to be listening. Maybe I'll call back. I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
You just join group. Remember, just join group again if you want to come back in.
Yeah, you can get in anytime.
Okay. All right. I'm going to see what's happening here. We'll see. All right. All right. Bye, guys.
Good luck.
All right. Bye, Willie. Thanks for calling in, buddy. We love you.
That's great radio right there.
That was awesome, man. Oh my God! Next time Willie calls in, we're gonna have to. We have to do this. Put the siren on. Willie's calling. Willie's calling. Uh-oh. Oh my God! What's gonna happen next? Whoa! Whoa! Craziness.
Saturday night.
Absolute craziness. I'm gonna run over the fire with my truck.
Oh, this is dudes.
You think I should run over the fire with my truck?
This is classic.
That's what you do in a sausage fest. You just run over the bonfire.
Well, he was pissed because the chick wasn't there, right? So he's thinking those guys fucked him over.
I'd be pissed too.
They were probably hiding
Upside
that
down
chick.
pyramid.
They probably hiding that chick in some cave around the corner. Have her all tied up.
Must be a pretty big cave.
I couldn't believe how fast he got there. He jumped in the truck. It seemed like 2 minutes he was there.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Those guys probably bonked that woman and put her in a cave.
That poor woman.
Yeah, somebody better rescue her. I hope he finds her and rescues her.
I do too. I want to hear what happened. I hope he calls back. If he's listening.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, you know, what do they do around those campfires anyway? They probably like... You know, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. That's what I'd probably do. So, what do we got next? Anyone guess the monster? Check
No.
the chat room here. Oh, shout out to Moog Boy. He says, "What have I tuned into?" Yeah, he's never heard a show like this before. Holy, I can't even believe that. Yuck comes on, and it shows that he's still on with us, but he's not talking.
No, he told us to go fuck ourselves, and then he told you he'd come on, though, so at least he honored that. We named the show after him, so
Oh, well.
it's kind of funny.
Shout out to Yuck. At least he told us to go fuck ourselves.
Absolutely.
Like, that's a first.
I think that's what he said. What did he say, Marcus?
Sure, yeah.
Oh yeah, something like that. I don't remember.
Everybody hates me, he says.
I had
That's what I heard. When I came back on, I heard him talk for a second. He said, "Yeah, everybody hates me."
We didn't even say anything.
I don't know.
Maybe you thought we were giving him the cold shoulder.
No. I plugged the show, man. He's funny. He's hilarious.
He sounded funny.
I wouldn't even want him on here if he wasn't hilarious. He's hilarious. Him and I together, when we get together, we're nuts, man.
Well, I wish he'd come back.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to top Willy, though.
Oh, Yuck is a very... he's the contender, that's for sure. Close contender. But yeah. Okay. So, our theme tonight is comedy paranormal. We're just trying to be silly and okay, let's think of a new subject here. Let's think of the most something that you thought was paranormal, and then it turned out to be just something stupid. Who's got a story on that one? And then you're embarrassed because you thought it was, say, a ghost or something, and then it turns out, oh, it's just this or it's just that.
That happened to me at a fire lookout. It's just like what Jeff was saying.
You're all embarrassed, you know.
We saw a star, and it was a bright star. It was on the horizon. And for about, 20 minutes, we thought we were seeing a UFO because it was really flashing. And it was kind of staying and hovering. But as the night went on, we noticed it had moved kind of with the stars. And it was just a star that was just acting really strange. And it was just a star because then it came up farther, and it stopped doing that. It just was a star after that. So I think a lot of times UFOs are stars.
You know, this thing that I'm seeing tonight is actually fits the description of what you're saying. I keep looking at this one star, and I think that's what all it is a star. But it is flashing with like a blue and a red and a white.
Red, yep.
And it's like just
exactly what I saw.
Scintillating, you know. It's just going nuts.
Yeah, between the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was when it was on the horizon. It was doing that, and then it kept coming up, and
all the time.
Turning.
Yeah.
It could be a star.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's big and it's changing colors and it's way out there like a star. It's moving up on the horizon with the other stars and staying beside them. So it's definitely a star, but it's really interesting the way it's scintillating with these different colors.
Is it as bright as it was before?
Hoagland would probably know what star it is and know all about this thing.
Probably.
It's right to the east right now, so it's probably just one of these stars that it's changing, or it's I don't know, blue dwarf or something. I don't know. It's doing weird shit.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anything else that I thought was something and turned out to be something else, though. How about you, Marcus?
Just the one thing I thought were the red orbs when I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure that they're just beacon lights. I always thought that beacon lights flashed, but I looked it up and looked it up. You know, it took a long time, but I dug deep and I finally found that some of the shorter towers, the high tension wires, they just had like a steady beacon.
Oh.
So I think that's probably what it was. But they did change formation. You know, it was just red lights at night driving in the car, and they just changed formation and slowly, I think it started with one and then it went up to like 6 or 7 of them, and they changed patterns and then they slowly blinked out.
I was in Ellensburg a few months ago, and they had a whole bunch of windmills that were all on the same blinking light for miles and miles and miles. They were all blinking. So there's like maybe 50 of them over like a 20-mile area on top of this mountain. You could see all of them light up at the same time. I don't know how they were connected, but it was pretty cool.
Well, they were all synchronized.
Yeah, it was an amazing sight.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was really neat. So, Jeff, do you have a story?
Nothing really. Sorry. Just I got stupid jokes. That's it. Just stupid.
Well,
okay, let's have the stupid jokes.
Yeah, one stupid joke.
No, I mean they're really stupid. You know,
anything's better than nothing.
How do ghosts keep fit? Anybody? By regular exercise. See, I told you.
No, it's good.
Yeah, but you know what? That joke, we're going to have to put the artificial laughing in. Okay, say it again. Never mind.
He's got to have another one.
Yeah, you got to have another one.
I got a few more.
Okay.
Right. So, let's see. What does a zombie get when it bites a ghost?
Oh, man. Not sure.
A mouthful of sheet. That was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
That's great.
I'm sorry. My jokes are bad.
Man, okay, I've gone past the half hour without our song. We're missing our break.
Uh-oh.
All right. That's time.
We want to have our break, right? So,
Definitely.
I'll find some cool music here. And, you know, it's a good thing that I don't have sponsors, because they'd be pretty pissed off with me right now. Okay, how about the Rhino song? That's a good one. Do this. Rock and roll.
All right. Let's hear it, baby.
I wonder if Willy's heard about that black pyramid down in Alaska. Yeah. What do you think, guys? Do you think he knows anything about that black
I don't
pyramid?
know.
Oh.
The one that's buried?
Actually, I think I know someone who does know something about it, who used to be on DM Talk a while back, and I haven't seen her on there for a while. And she told me privately about some stuff in Alaska that's really freaky. About some creature that was running beside her car and keeping pace with the vehicle and talking telepathically to her while it's running beside the vehicle. She didn't want to say too much about it because the whole family's terrified of this thing.
Was it a chupacabra?
Dude, no, I don't know what she saw, but she said it was some kind of a creature. And I said, is it real, like a manifesting, like, physical creature, or were you seeing some kind of a spiritual? And she said, no, it was a physical creature running beside the car as they were driving, trying to get away from it, and it was keeping pace with the vehicle right beside her and talking telepathically to her while she was in the passenger seat. And
what was it saying?
Yeah, good question. I'm trying to remember now. What was it saying to her? I asked her that too. She said it was trying to tell her. Oh yeah, it was telling her to stop. You guys have to stop. It wanted them to stop.
Heck with that.
He wanted to tell her something, or you have to stop or whatever. But then she heard stories about it already from her grandparents, I believe, or something. And if they were to have stopped, they would have never been seen again.
Well, it's good she didn't. She could have been dinner. You know that chupacabra they found in Texas? Did you ever see the pictures of the dead one they killed? Did you ever see that?
No.
Well, I recognize it was a bald creature. I know exactly what it was. It was a Xolo Exquigli, a Mexican hairless terrier. 'Cause I have one. It looked just like it. They're one of the ugly. They win the ugly dog contest a lot of times. I have one of those.
What about ugly duckling contest? Could they win that one too? Because they make more
No.
money.
That's Willy's girlfriend's.
Aww. Don't be mean to him. Come on, the poor guy.
I want him to come back on. That was a good interview.
Do you remember when I called Art and asked him and I shouted out to #DM Talk, and he told us what he thought of us?
And what did he say?
He said we were
rotten to the core.
Rotten to the core. Yeah. Yeah. And he said that the Bellgabbers were vaguely lovable.
Yeah.
So they're the vaguely lovable, and the DM Talkers are rotten to the core.
Really?
Yeah.
And the DM Talkers, was that always on Twitter, or how'd that work before?
Well, it was on his
Twitter.
It was on his website. DM Talk. Keith Rowland started DM Talk on Twitter, and he posted it so that everyone could post their Twitter onto his website. But then it got so out of hand that
negative people
he said,
coming in.
"Fuck you guys! You're going." He just told us one night, "You guys are going off my website. You can do what you want with the hashtag. You guys are
I would have
done.
probably done the same thing. You have to have such thick skin. Because
That was
eventually some a-hole just comes in and just probably thrashed him up, you know.
It's funny you said that because it was pretty much A-hole Skeptic that did it, I think.
Well, it was a bunch of us that were going after the squatty potty.
Oh yeah.
It's the squatty potty.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
right.
I was in on it too. Come on, I was right
the
in
big
there like a
squatty
dirty
potty
shirt. It was
fiasco.
funny, right? Yeah. But
Did
I
you-
told him,
did
man,
you
it's
join
all
in, Jeff?
entertainment. It's
I
entertainment.
did,
It was all
yeah.
in good fun. We weren't trying to piss anyone off. They didn't
Oh,
need
it
to
was
take
fun
us
when
off
Art
the
was on.
website.
Ah.
It
You
seemed
were
It
only
turned
like
a
on
little
there.
dark. Yeah, I say it turned a little dark when Heather started, but the originally it was just kind of fun humor. It wasn't really bad. We weren't really trash talking to anybody. Just having a good time.
Exactly. That's what I said to Art. Like, yeah, we make fun of people, yeah, but we still listen to your show. You
He
know?
probably thought. I wonder if he thought one of the DM talkers is the one who's taking shots at him or something.
Oh, no, we were
Yeah.
definitely taking shots at him.
Huh?
No.
Who do you think was shooting him?
Oh,
think
yeah.
that was
You know
real?
what? Moog Boy said there were a few Art Bell haters in the DM Talk hashtag that used to post really nasty stuff. That's true.
Like
I
what?
remember, I don't remember quite exactly, but I do remember he is right. Just real nasty stuff.
Yeah, like personal stuff,
Yeah.
like dirty
Yeah, we
laundry.
talked-
Stupid.
Right.
It's not. Yeah. See, you can't do that.
I don't remember that before Art left. I remember it was after there were some people, but when Art was still there, it was mostly just the sponsors and sometimes the guests would be criticized. And
Yeah, but they
poke fun
get
at.
personal. They get personal, like about his life or about his wife or kid or stuff like that. And then they're like, no.
There was a few, maybe a couple people, but not too many really that I remember.
It doesn't take very many. It only takes one. It really only takes one. One person to come in there.
Well, something
you gotta have a
scared him
thicker
and
skin
drove
than
him up
that.
the wall, that's for sure. It scared him bad enough that he wanted out of it, and he made up this hockamamie fucking story, and I don't believe any of it.
Really? Yeah.
I don't believe
It
any of
doesn't
it.
sound like him. It doesn't sound like him.
No, he's a believer in guns. He's gonna and everything. All of a sudden, he's got one bullet flying past his head, and he's scared. I don't think.
And he goes
so,
on his
man.
belly and calls the police and
He
waits there
shoots
half
at
an hour.
shadow
and
people. The man shot at shadow people. Come on.
Well,
Come
he
on,
hurt his
folks.
arm and stuff too.
Yeah.
Well,
His
yeah, if
family
it's
saw that.
7 years old, if he's on the ground for
I
half
think
an
he
hour.
likes shooting at things, and I don't think he minded. I think he would love a good gunfight, and I don't think he was scared at all.
I don't know. I would never have thought that. I would never have thought that he would quit 3 times like he did, and But when you have a kid, you got to think of other people besides yourself. I think if it was just him, I don't think he would have cared.
I don't know.
I was
could
just
see him
kidding
getting
anyways.
his rifle and taking a few shots, saying "fuck off, get the fuck out of here," and
Well,
that's
he had
it.
his family to
You know what I
protect,
mean? And then
so-
go back on.
When
Yeah,
you get kids, everything
that's
changes.
true. That's what he said too.
Yeah.
He thought his family
That's
was
right.
scared, right?
Well,
Yeah.
he used to have
I was just
private
kidding.
security there 24/7, and then he just he didn't like the idea of that. He felt like he wasn't getting enough privacy, years ago. But
Yeah.
he didn't want to do
We
that
don't
again.
really know
so
what
that's
happened.
him. That's his choice.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's probably where we're headed, boys.
I wish we could get him on as a guest.
That'd be awesome, man.
Flying
Art
drone.
as a guest. We could ask him.
And then
Doesn't
he
hurt to
comes,
ask.
and then Art comes back
How about
for the
drone
one night,
flying?
and then Rick calls him with the story about the mother-in-law coming back to life in the casket.
Oh, don't tell him that was me.
It's too late now.
Oh, was that you? That was you.
Yeah,
huh?
that was me.
And Moog Boy posted it after a few months there. And
Oh, there's quite a few calls I made that were really funny. You guys have no idea how many times I called in and used different voices and stuff.
You can listen to it on Moog Boy's SoundCloud account if you have a SoundCloud account. I think you can go listen to it.
Oh, funny.
He's in the chat room right now. I think maybe he'll
he
post a link to it.
One of the funniest ones I did to Heather was when I called in, like, it was a missing time show, and I called in, like, with a Mexican accent. I said, "Hey, man, I had, like, missing time, man. So, like, I woke up, and there was dead in my car, man."
I think I remember that.
She's like, "What? Dead? You had dead chickens on your car?" I was like, "Yeah, man." And I look around, and I look at my back seat, and there's like empty bottles of tequila, man. But I think it was missing time.
Do you remember the guy that used to call in from Canada that he had like a Liverpool accent, and he had a missing cow he was looking for? Do you remember that at all?
The cow have a missing time.
Cow.
I thought it was he was out looking for his cow. He wanted I think it was Art. Yeah, it was still Art, and he wanted Art to help him find his cow or something, I think.
Yeah, once Richard had his show after Art's, I kind of stopped listening. It was kind of boring. It wasn't as exciting for me. So, and it's a lot of listening to listen to two shows in a row. So I was just like trying to. I don't think how many months was he on for?
6.
Darren, you want a break?
7 months.
You
Yeah.
guys want a break? I got another blue heads up. I got bad to worse, or you want to hear Up All Night?
Yeah. Do Bad to Worse. You've never played that one, I don't think.
Yeah, it's a new one. You just sent it to me.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Bad to Worse. Rock and roll. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had the turntable at the wrong speed. You want to try it again? Want to try it again? With the wrong speed. You want to try it again? Want to try it again? Want to try it again?
Some people say I have grown. Some people say that I have changed. Some people say I am blessed, but I am cursed because I go from bad to worse. Some people say I am okay. Some people call me a freak. Some people say I should go to church, but I just go from bad to worse.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had the turntable at the wrong speed. You want to try it again? The turntable at the wrong speed. You want to try it again?
Sometimes I feel like I am a secondary citizen. Oh yeah. Sometimes I feel like I am a secondary citizen. I'm losing my faith in myself. I still got some faith in for you. I'm losing my faith in myself. I still got some faith in you. Yeah, you. And I hope you try and love me too, 'cause sometimes I feel like I am a secondary citizen. Oh yeah. Sometimes I feel like I
sorry. I had the turntable at the wrong speed. You want to try it again? The wrong speed. You want to try it again? Try it again.
Some people say that I am strong. Some people say that I am weak. Some people say I can't sing one more verse because I go from bad to worse.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had the turntable at the wrong speed. You want to try it again?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had the turntable at the wrong speed. You want to try it again?
Love the way you keep me up all night. I don't wanna go. Just sit back, we'll take it slow. I love the way you keep me up all night. How I'd love to stay. We could fuck the night away, oh yeah. Yeah, all those games you play keep me wanting more day after day. There's no way you could keep me away. I wouldn't want it any other way. You keep me wanting more each day. You keep me going on and on. You keep me going over time, all the stuff you try. You keep me going on and on. You keep me going over time, all the stuff you try. You keep me going on and on. You keep me going over time, all the stuff you try. You keep me going on and on. I love the way you keep me up all night. I don't wanna go. Just sit back, we'll take it slow. Love the way you keep me up all night. How I'd love to stay. We could fuck the night away, oh yeah. All those games you play, baby, keep me wanting more day after day. There's no way you could keep me away, because I wouldn't want it any other way. You keep me wanting more each day. Keep me going on and on. You keep me going over time, all the stuff you try. Keep me going on and on. You keep me going over time, all the stuff you try. Keep me going on and on. You keep me going over time, all the stuff you try. Keep me going on and on. All those games you play, it's that face you make, it's the shit that I take. All those games you play.
Oh,
93.
Out. Yeah. You got a
Are we back on?
Yeah, we're back, man. We're back with power. Live, electrical, psychedelic, paranormal. Power!
Yep.
We were talking about Art Bell.
Man, okay, let's change the subject then.
Did you think he had lost a little bit when he came back?
I don't think Art Bell has even seen anything paranormal.
What are you talking about?
He saw that. He saw that mouse.
He saw the triangular.
He saw
thing.
that mouse.
But you know what? He is.
He saw that mouse in
he
the studio.
is paranormal. He's like a warlock.
He and Ramona saw that huge triangle ship, like 200 feet off their car.
I know.
In the
He
middle
saw
of the desert.
He saw that thing. But no, I think he is paranormal. That's what I was going to say. He is paranormal himself because when he did those experiments where he tried to make it rain somewhere and it fucking rained there, and then he
flooded,
and then he did it again and it fucking rained there, and like what?
And then he quit.
And then he quit doing it because it scared him because he couldn't believe the power that he was doing.
He quits a lot.
Hey, Wolfman.
Yeah.
Remember I told you earlier I have that video of the UFO here in Phoenix, the triangle one? I found it. I didn't realize I saved a copy of it. I'll have to post it up.
Oh,
but it's the one that has like the green lights at each point of the triangle. It's probably
cool. Wow,
it's a couple minutes long.
Cool,
I'll post it up. I will. I'll get it off my device and I'll put it up. Yeah. I mean, it's real. You'll see it.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. That's
and it's not the best quality, just like most of them, but
so it's not the flares.
But is it your
own?
own?
No.
Cool.
No, this is
That's
the
what we
black
need.
triangle. Yeah, this is the black. This is the three-sided, three-pointed. I'll post it up on.
Who took the picture?
Yeah, I'm sick of hearing about the flares.
No. You see the flares every other year. They pop up. It's no big deal.
It was just like a disinformation campaign, the flares.
Right. People are like, oh, it's the Phoenix lights. No, those are the Phoenix flares. There's a difference. So, I mean, they do it when the sun goes down. It happens at the same time.
A disinformation attempt. And it was already admitted by the mayor or whoever it was. He admitted it.
Yeah, you saw that the governor, the YouTube video of the governor I posted.
Yeah, I watched that.
I did too.
That was really something, I thought, for a governor to come forward like that and say, yeah, I did what I had to do when I was governor, but now...
Isn't that where Alice Cooper lives, down in Phoenix? Isn't that where Alice Cooper hangs out?
Oh, he lives here. He's got a restaurant here,
I wonder if he saw them. Let's try to get him on. That'd be awesome, man. He actually comes on a radio show in Toronto here once in a while. You never know. I might actually be able to get him on.
Yeah.
It's a syndicated rock show. He has it here too.
He comes on in Phoenix. We have a big show here. He comes on.
Could you link up with him somehow and just maybe try to get him as a guest? We should find his Twitter and ask him. He's a pretty nice guy, actually. I heard he probably will do it.
Did you hear about the band he had with Joe Perry and Pirates of the Caribbean?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. And there was a video of them playing down in Brazil at Rio, and it was so funny because Alice Cooper and his drummer carried the whole band. The rest of them were terrible guitar players, and it was all Alice and his drummer.
Oh, wait a minute,
so
Joe
funny.
Perry, isn't he from Aerosmith?
Yeah, but he was pretty rusty too. I mean, I don't know what was going on with him, but they're all kind of recovering, if you know what I mean, in recovery. I don't know if Johnny Depp is in recovery yet, but they were very rusty.
Have you seen Keith Richards' hands lately?
No.
Oh, he's got the worst arthritis. It's just big knuckles, and they're all yuck.
Oh,
but he still can
as long
play.
as he can play
Did you ever
those
try to
sweet
play
notes, man.
Brown Sugar?
He still can play. I don't care what
He
his
never
knuckles
played-
look like.
If you ever tried
Brown Sugar, Mick
if
Taylor.
you ever tried to play Brown Sugar, you could see why he has
We did Brown
arthritis.
Sugar today.
Isn't Mick Taylor the one that had the Brown Sugar riff?
You know what's funny? I had a jam session today, and you know what? I'm going to pull this up because I'll play it for you guys. It's me playing Brown Sugar today with the new band. In my
You
I'm
gonna
going to try
play
to
it?
find this and play it for you. Okay, you guys carry the show for a sec while I hook this up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird. What a coincidence. Did you know he played Brown Sugar today?
Nobody did.
No, I did not know that. I just...
That's weird.
I remember a little bit of it. Here, let me see if I can play it. Something like that.
I think Mick Taylor's the part of the Rolling Stones that made him the best.
How come you
The five.
so good? Yeah. Keep that going. All right. Yeah.
All right, let's hear the real musicians play. I screwed it up.
Oh, yeah. All right. Here we go with some rock and roll.
Whoa, yeah, all right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. No applause. Just throw money, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if you could hear that I was playing G's harp in the background behind his guitar there, but that wasn't me drumming. That was actually my bass player drumming, and I was singing harmonies and playing Jew's harp. But we could, that's just live, right? I got another one. You want to hear?
Hey.
You want to hear another one we
Wolfman.
did?
Maybe. Michael O's up. Do you
What?
have his number? Can you try to get him on the show?
Okay.
Sure.
This is an experimental one where I actually used a recorder.
All right, do it.
The bottom piece of it, there's 2 holes on the bottom.
That was crazy.
I like the recorder at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, you know, it was just an experimental track. We just tried it. First time jamming with this guy, too. Okay, Moog Boy's asking... Oh, he's saying the Jonathan Reed Alien is high on my list. And Jonathan
absolutely.
Jonathan Reed shows are really freaky. I recorded a song about him called Alien in My Freezer.
Yeah.
And it has samples from his first Art Bell show. We want to hear that, Moog Boy. We want to hear that song. Oh, man, you got to send me that one. I'll play that.
You know the part of that story that I thought was credible or weird? Is the video of him when he's in the forest. He's hyperventilating so bad that if he was just doing that, to do it, he'd pass out. And he kept throwing up, too, on the video. It just seemed very real to me. His breathing was just off the charts.
I kind of have to tend to believe that story, too. I have a hard time. How would somebody come up with that?
Well, I can see someone coming up with it, but man, it'd be hard to breathe like that for that long.
I don't know, man. Like to come up with a story that ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like you put him in the freezer and stuff, and then he's banging his head on the freezer, and like, wow.
Man, did you ever see the videos from him in Mexico when he got the contraption out and he was on stage and he disappears?
Okay, well, you know what? How about, does anybody know the story good that you could brief? Some people never heard this story, so could somebody brief the audience on this story?
Jeff? He's got a good memory for these things.
Anybody?
Well, you mean, when Jonathan went into the forest and he was with his dog and...
Oh, by the way, I believe we have a guest with us. Is Michael here?
Michael on?
Hello.
Hey, how are you, buddy?
Fantastic.
What's going on?
It's a pleasure, man. This is Michael from End of Days Radio. You can, we already plugged your show once. We'll do it again. endofdaysradio.com, and you'll find them also on YouTube. End of Days Radio. It's a free show. Always free, and they're amazing. They have awesome guests every week. They play on Saturday nights. What time?
He's the reason we don't go on early.
Yeah, we don't want to interrupt his show. We come on after his show out of courtesy because we listen to his show.
I'm the reason why?
That's why. Yep.
Why is that?
Well, because we listen to your show, and we don't want other listeners that listen to you to, we want them to just tune into our show afterwards, if they want to keep going.
Oh, okay. Understood. Well, that's very kind of you.
It's
a great show, Michael.
Right? Respect.
I've been listening to all the old ones.
Oh, no. Which ones?
What did I listen to? I listened to 2 of them last night.
Oh.
There was one where you're talking about all the talk radio people.
Oh, I like that one.
I did too. That's a lot of information I had no idea.
That wasn't an old episode, by the way. That was more of a recent one. Yeah.
Okay.
I broke down the Coast to Coast AM host, the multiple host rather.
Yes. Yeah, it was fantastic.
I could do that right now if you want me to. That was fun.
Yeah, it was neat to talk about because I kind of didn't know about all this stuff going on with all the new hosts popping up and just all the talent that's out there now.
Yeah, there's a lot of them now, right?
Oh, absolutely. Who was the Rex guy that interviewed Art Bell? Or not? Yeah, Art Bell not too long ago.
Wait, who was the what guy?
No, it was Richard. Someone named Rex, I think. Do you know a radio guy named Rex? With some paranormal?
Doesn't ring a bell, my friend.
Oh, shoot.
Wow, Michael,
he was
sound
good.
Great, man.
What's that?
You sound great. Whatever mic you're using, or whatever, you sound awesome, dude.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that very much.
What are you using?
Microphone-wise? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
I'm using an RE27.
Okay.
Electro Voice.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's a good microphone.
Is it expensive?
I just wrote that down.
Yeah, it's pretty pricey, I'd have to say, and I think it's pretty proper for those out there who are serious about broadcasting to perhaps go through a bunch of microphones and pick one out that suits their voice the best.
So it's different for different voices.
Oh, yes. A lot of people dislike this microphone, actually, and lots of people hate this one.
I'm just using a Shure 58, I think.
That's not a terrible microphone. That's actually a decent one.
For the price.
Shure makes great products, yeah.
My son used to use just the Rock Band microphone from PS4, and he used to always have people say he sounded amazing.
Well, when I first started doing the show, we were using Turtle Beach headphones. I'm sure those out there who play video games know very well about that company. And that's what we were first using, both myself and Daniel, when we were doing the podcast, before it was a live show.
Right.
How far we've come.
Who was your first guest?
The very first guest? That's a tough one. I can't really remember right now who the very, very first guest was.
You gotta be kidding, Michael.
You
know it was me.
Saying and something to the extent of, he said something like, if I wasn't married to my wonderful wife, that he would be on paranormaldate.com.
Oh, you don't want to go on there.
I think that's what he said, and I was laughing hysterically when I heard that in the car.
Oh.
Actually, I went and ate at a Denny's earlier, and I was drinking some beers. So, of course I didn't drive home or anything. I had someone drive me.
Oh, I'll try to pull it up. No, but I had
he was on, and I was listening to this and laughing.
Guys, you got to hear this. Okay, I had a frantic caller, but I couldn't take the live call at the time, and I'm not sure if I have it recorded. I have to try to find it, but somebody called me and said that they went on Paranormal Date, and they had a missing time experience and a flash of light, and they ended up 2 blocks from their house out on a street naked.
Oh, wow.
And they don't know how they got there. All they remember is they were supposed to go on this paranormal date, and I guess it turned out to be quite paranormal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of the whole thing, to be honest with you. The whole paranormaldate.com gimmick.
Oh, yeah.
Who's your favorite new hosts on the radio and podcast?
What do you mean? You got to be more specific.
I'm just who are your top 5?
Well, that would be me.
Well, I know that. We all know that.
Top 5.
We all agree. What made you start? I mean,
long ago, before I even started. Well, let me tell you everything. Growing up, I would listen to the radio like most people do, but I would be, actually, most people probably at that time in the late 90s, or early 90s rather, listened to radio. That's when radio was really popular, and I mean talk radio and, of course, late night radio. I grew up listening to Loveline. Do you recall that program?
I sure do.
With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew, right?
Yep. It was fantastic.
Do you remember those days back in the early 90s, late 90s, so forth and so forth?
Yep.
Well, those were the first group of people that actually got me influenced to want to do a program. I wanted to do a call-in show, and at the time I didn't know that's what it kind of was. But essentially that's what it is known in the business as a call-in show. And that's what I really wanted to do myself, because I loved all the interaction. It was pretty interesting, to say the least.
Until I called you, right?
What was that?
And until I called you, and after that you had second thoughts.
No, and time goes on, and I discovered all kinds of other shows, and I really wanted to get my foot inside the radio industry, and I tried going to a local radio station down here, and essentially they closed the door on me, really. They didn't really care. they kind of treated me really badly. So I always felt really negative and hostile towards the local radio stations down here in my area.
Okay, we're gonna bonk them. What's the name of the station? I'm gonna give them a nice big bonk.
Oh no, I can't do that.
No, I'm gonna bonk them anyway. Bonk.
Yeah, but they were. Yeah, thank you.
Know who
They
you
they were
are.
just
You
really
got
awful
bonked.
people.
That's all right. They get bonked in.
Our local station, you can rent out like 2 or 3 hours if you want. Sometimes it's dead air, and sometimes there's people on there.
Yeah, that's usually called pay to play, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that's the way it usually goes at times. But I really didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go through that route. I always believed in myself, and I always felt I could do my own show. And that sort of made me give up, though, that experience.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of would anyone, really, when you're that young and you just have a bunch of hopes, really, and dreams of wanting to do that, even though it's really unconventional, really. No one really grows up to want to become some sort of talk show host. That's kind of weird.
Well, it's just another thing. You're good at it. You knew you would be good at it.
Oh, well, thank you.
know
I don't
what?
know. I don't really consider myself to be anything special.
Michael, you know what we have trouble with is our Skype, trying to accept calls from people.
Right.
And every time someone calls in, we can't add them to the group. Because it says if I add to the group, then it'll cancel the other or put them on hold instead.
It puts them on hold.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
understand.
that
why
seems
can't
to
we do
happen
that?
a lot.
Do you understand? Do you know what's going on here? Like, can you help us out?
I don't. I really don't know because I've been having the same issue.
Oh my God,
Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
that's crazy.
Is that why
man.
you got a new number?
No, I got a new number because I didn't want people calling in when I use that number when we're interviewing a guest.
Right.
Yeah, we want to have like a line specifically for them. So that's kind of why I did the change there.
So do you have a day job too?
Of course.
Yeah. And so this is like you only do it on the weekends on Saturday, right? Once a week?
And
I believe
sometimes
your
on
show,
Tuesdays.
Michael, is just like you just if people feel like donating, right? You don't charge anything. Your show's free, right?
Yeah, the show's free. And
even
one day though we will be selling merchandise though, T-shirts and coffee mugs and other things.
That's awesome.
Well,
Yeah, I really want a coffee mug myself.
Yeah, I think I'll get a shirt.
well, we tried to have. Oh,
yeah,
Michael,
because-
I gotta tell you, man, we tried to have
Uh-huh.
Yuck on. Yuck Nasty came on for a few seconds,
Nasty.
told us all to fuck off, and everyone
whoa.
hates him, and then and then he hung up on us.
He's nice about it.
Wait, what happened?
We tried to have Yuck Nasty on, and I don't know what happened with him, but I don't know what he heard or whatever, but he said, everybody hates me, and I guess he told the guys to fuck off, and I was outside at the time. I was trying to do something. Actually, no, I was looking at a UFO that was outside in my yard, so I never heard it. The guys might be able to tell you more.
Oh wow.
No, he was being funny. I don't think he meant anything by it. It's just weird. He was there only for a second, and he was gone.
He's a pretty interesting personality.
Yeah, but he's an amazing sound guy, eh?
Yeah, he really is actually. That's true.
Yeah, well, he's a great guy. Like, yeah, if everybody wants to check out his comedy, it's Get in the Corner. You can find it on YouTube. Yeah,
Ooh, there's the dog.
Yeah,
Whose dog is that?
mine.
Oh,
Naked-
what's
his
his...
name's Diesel. He's a naked American hairless terrier.
Wow.
We-
That's pretty different.
I believe there's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of dogs coming now. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of dogs coming now. There might be some thunder.
There's many dogs coming now.
Oh, my Lord. Okay, let's get out of here. Everybody seek shelter.
By the way, I do see Yuck Nasty. I see his name right there on the screen.
Yeah, he can join in this call. We've added him in. So, actually, I think Willy might be with us right now. Willy, are you there?
Yeah. Are you guys doing a live show right now still?
Yeah, buddy.
Hey.
Crazy Willy's here.
Oh, just checking in.
What happened,
Sweet.
buddy?
How'd it go?
Dude, it was ridiculous. I almost got my ass beat over this freaking huge woman over there. I did get to see some... I'll admit that. But it's basically where it ended.
How big are we talking here? Are we talking cow size?
Willie, this
Who's
is
it?
Michael. This is Michael from End of Days Radio.
Oh, I know that voice. Hey, I got a question for you, man.
What's that?
Well, hopefully no. Well, all right. This has to do with ladies, man. I've been hooking up with these freaking skanky whores, but my hope is tonight, I thought I had it laid out where I was going to get with a decent girl and all this stuff. But I am honest to God, I don't know freaking condom etiquette. As far as, like, if you're with a skanky girl, you can just whip it on whenever you want. But like with a nice girl, if I take her out, whatever, we show up, I ain't gonna rip it off with my damn tee. I'm not gonna set it on the dresser drawer. I don't know how to be sly about sliding one on.
Ah, okay, yeah, I could help you with that. Sometimes what I like to do is put it behind the pillow or close to the bed, you know. And once things get hot and heavy, you take that bad boy out and get it going in.
I mean, is there an awkward pause though, where I have to say like, "Oh, excuse me"?
No. You just do it, my friend. You just keep her and then touching her, and then you just grab that thing and go for it, my friend.
But Michael, this is a classic girl. I want her to know that I have a condom on, but I don't want to, make a production. But she needs to know I'm wearing.
Oh well, just let her know. Let her know what you're rocking. It's okay.
Okay.
Some girls like being vocal. So, never be afraid. And, of course, never be afraid to choke them a little bit, too.
Hey, I've never been scared to choke a girl.
Well, there you go, my friend. Believe me, they all love it. It's a time-tested thing. I know. Believe me.
I know. I haven't been with one that's nice enough that would allow, it's just a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am situation. Hey, Wolfman, you still there? You there, Wolfman?
Uh-oh, what happened?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm here.
Oh. Hey.
I just had to bring my woman a cigarette. And light it for her. Yeah, man.
I drove my truck over the damn bonfire and it exploded.
No way! Oh my God! It didn't blow up?
Nah, straight up Dukes of Hazzard shit, man. I just cruised over it and anyway, then I parked it on the other side, dropped tailgate. We were drinking beers and hanging out, and then the guys, I don't know, 45 minutes later, I'm looking for freaking that one girl, and some other guy shows up, and he was talking about the same damn girl. He was trying to fight me.
Oh, no.
Dude, I ain't going to fight over this freaking skanky thing. I mean, I would, but, good.
Oh.
What happened? What happened with the fight?
I'm trying to think here, guys. I've been drinking.
You know what the funniest thing is when you fight someone? Is when they try to hit you and you just dodge their hits and then just slap them in their cheek lightly. And they try punching you and then just dodge it and then just slap them in their cheek really lightly. And they get so embarrassed that they turn red and I've seen guys cry and they cry and leave the bar because they can't hit you, and you just keep slapping them in the cheek.
Dude, I went all Martin Luther King on this guy, man. If I remember right, the big girl waddled down, and she showed up by a damn bonfire. I'm sitting on my tailgate, and the other guy's trying to start shit with me about that big-ass girl. Seriously, if beers weren't involved, I wouldn't even fucking say hi to this woman, more or less have damn sex with her. And so I was kind of, he was like, oh, whatever, putting his arm on her. She kept freaking making eye contact with me. I'm like, whatever, dude. So I was playing hard to get, I guess, against this fucking hideous thing. And she liked it enough. I don't remember. Maybe they did it before. I don't know. But I saw their boobies. I think I touched them. But other than that, and then I left, man, because I was like, good Lord, I got to wake up in like 6 hours and go watch some damn football. I don't need to this on my damn conscience.
Well,
but
you know what? I think Jeff has some advice for you. Jeff?
Yeah?
You just posted something that, like, some kind of advice for him about putting a condom in your sock or something?
Oh, yeah, that's the real classy move. Just keep it in your sock. Keep your socks on.
Yeah. And
Just whip it out.
Apparently you date the paranormal?
Well, they don't start out that way, but,
Oh, that's creepy.
I think Willie needs to try the paranormal date.
It's a little man.
Whoa, Willie's cutting in and out. That happens.
So bad.
Yeah. Damn. Well, he's from Alaska, so he's like way up there, one of the planets, I think.
He's really in Alaska?
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible out there. They don't have anything good.
No.
Yeah, they have really ugly women in Alaska.
I think
he's told us all about them.
Like, it's either you choose between a mountain goat and a female Bigfoot.
Yeah, they're hideous out there, my friend. Got some ugly women out there.
There are two beautiful women in this town.
We're just
One of
joking,
them's
Willie. We're kidding with you, man.
There are two beautiful women in this town. I promise you, man.
In
That's why
Alaska?
Tell us.
Well, that's why I'm saying I'm nervous about, because I thought I was going to get with a hot girl tonight. She went to a function, and I expected maybe I could go over to her house about, I don't know, 11:30 tonight, man. So I sat out in my truck drinking freaking beers, waiting to hear from her ass. Finally, I got a text message or whatever, and she was going downtown. And I was like, damn it. So then I freaking was talking with you guys where I run over a damn bonfire and grabbed me some. If I get a freaking hot girl like I should be with, man, because I'm a cool dude like you guys.
You can do it.
Yeah. What?
I said you can do it.
All right, but I am
hot girl.
seriously. No, last time I was with I used to have a girlfriend, man. For I don't know, we were together. So sans condom, and she was hotter than fuck. And now I get with these other girls. I damn near got to rub it halfway out, slip a condom on, and I don't even make no excuse. I'm like, hey, I got to put rubber on. But now that I'm going back to the hot girls, I didn't want to freaking ruin it by ripping one open with my damn teeth when I'm laying on top of them. I wanted to be smooth about it because I just thought it'd be an awkward deal for the girl, for me, and I don't want to lessen their classiness. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it won't matter. Believe me.
Okay.
They'll still be psyched.
Well, that was my biggest fear. I get nervous enough as it is.
You just got to rub them the right way, bro.
Don't be nervous.
You just got to rub them the right way. Actually, I want to, because we only have 20 minutes left, and we got Michael on here. I really want to ask Michael about a little bit more about your experience you had down in the desert.
At Joshua Tree.
Yeah. Apparently, when you were in the hotel room there, you had some light shining through that permeated the walls and everything, and possibly missing time.
Yeah. I was with someone else in the room when that happened, and we were both just there in the room, and the lights were off. It was kind of dark, and this I don't even know what it was, to be honest. I had my back turned. It just seemed like this really powerful bright light engulfed the entire room, and it went away. It faded away before I can even turn around.
It couldn't have been headlights from a car or anything like that, right?
No, I was, I forgot what floor I was on, but I wasn't street level in the room.
That's crazy, man. And
the curtains closed too.
But like when I first asked you about it, I asked you if it permeated the walls, and you said yes. That's what freaked me out.
It might have. It was just so bright, man. I don't even know what to make of it, to be honest. Even when I talked to the other person who was there, they really don't know what to make of it either. They know what happened, though.
So it was confusing.
Yeah, it felt fine, though, but I'm confused about what it was. At the time, I didn't really know what to make of it. And then weeks and weeks go by, and I'm still wondering what the hell it was.
Oh, years
After
will go
finally,
by.
Contemplating what the logical explanation was for this, but I really don't have any logical explanation for what I experienced out there. But I really did experience something, and I'm always going to remember that.
And also you saw something in the sky as well.
Yeah, the next day it was interesting because out there at Joshua Tree there was multiple reports of UFOs during that weekend, and I saw some sort of purple orb, and I have a photo of it, and I saw that kind of fly away as well after a few seconds.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, and it's weird because I was even saying if I don't experience anything out there, then I'm completely done with the paranormal and UFOs. I had said it on the show before going.
Now you're fucked.
I think so.
Now you're fucked. Now you're in it. They got you hook, line, and sinker.
That reminds me. I want to go up to Mount Adams, Trout Lake. That's where they say a whole bunch of stuff's going on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Have you ever heard that?
I don't think I have, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought they talked about it on art. But yeah, up by Mount Adams here in Washington, there's a hot spot. And down in Lake Shasta, too, or Mount Shasta, they have a lot of UFOs down there, too. Your light story reminds me of a friend of mine that supposedly saw an angel. And he was considering suicide, and his whole room lit up, and he saw a white figure, and it gave him like the no, like with the finger.
Yeah, I don't mean to interrupt you. I don't mean to be rude, but that's kind of what I probably perceived it at the time to be. I even brought this up to David Sarita in a private email, and we went back and forth and talked about what I experienced, and he believes that it might have been possibly a light being.
Yeah. It changed his life. He was never the same after that. He just became very religious, and he doesn't ever doubt, ever, anymore.
So, Michael, were you scared to turn around? You said you had your back turned to it. Were you scared to turn around and look?
I don't know what happened to me. I just kind of froze when it happened because I didn't know what was going on. I for a second in my head I thought, who turned on the lights? But then this light was really bright, so there's no way that was a normal light bulb that went off. For literally everything turned white, just everything lit up white, and it was marvelous, to be honest with you. It felt good. I didn't feel confused or anything until way later when I try to, logically break it down. And, I'm very skeptical about everything. I'm totally skeptical about every little experience I've ever had that consists of the paranormal, per se. And I'm still not really on the fence anymore. I'm kind of leaning towards these things I experienced were actually real.
Yeah. I'm afraid I jumped off that fence a while ago and took a run for it to get the fuck out of there.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I hid in the ditch.
Right.
If you know my story, I had to hide in the ditch. And then I had missing time. When I was in the ditch.
Yeah, I don't think I have any missing time. So I don't think this was extraterrestrial.
So you don't believe you had any missing time?
No. But then again, I also know that you can be implanted with false memories.
Oh, that's true.
Was the light super bright, but not? It didn't hurt your eyes, kind of thing.
It didn't really hurt my eyes.
Yeah.
It was like a glow of a white light.
Okay, but who the hell would implant you with false memories of something like that when they're all trying to debunk and throw our shows down?
Well, I really don't have any answers for that.
I think it was an angel.
It's possible. I'm not really a religious person.
Okay, well,
I'm not against religion or anything,
angel,
but there's a possibility that might have been it.
Angels usually have a smell, actually, and it smells so beautiful, and you don't know what that smell is. So you usually can smell something like beautiful flowers, and it just makes you feel euphoric, and you get this positive feeling, and it just goes right through your spine and makes you tingle, like feeling really good all over. That's what you would feel like if it was an angel.
Yeah, I didn't feel that.
So I don't think that was no angel.
I felt warm though.
Yeah, to me that's like, no, I've heard other abduction stories where the light permeates, and I've seen this too, where the light permeates right through the walls and everything, and it's usually an abduction scenario.
Well, I don't rule it out completely.
Well, at least it was positive. Did it change you?
It didn't feel negative. My whole experience going out there changed me, to be honest with you. I didn't view these people as people, to be honest. When you see the folks that are out there giving these lectures face to face, and you have these interactions with them, and even some of them knew who I was, which was mind blowing. I didn't know these people were aware of who I was, but some of them knew exactly who I was, so it was pretty freaky.
This wasn't too long ago, was it?
No, it was a couple months back.
Oh, wow.
4 months ago, I think. Maybe. Give or take.
Are you going to go back?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go back. I got to. I had such a great time out there.
So when's the next thing?
What's the what?
When's the next meeting? What was it? Was it a conference out there? What was it?
Yeah, it was called Contact in the Desert out in Joshua Tree, and they have it every year. So for sure, I'll be there next year.
Once a year?
Yeah, once a year. Trying to remember exactly when it was, but I do know that they're probably going to change the date, so that'll change.
Well, maybe I'll meet you down there next year. That sounds cool.
Where are you located at, anyways?
Kaiser, Oregon. It's
And
kinda
you
by
and
the-
you'll make it down here?
to Joshua Tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've driven down there before.
Oh wow.
My brother lives in L.A., so.
Oh, okay.
Well,
By the way, it was in June.
First, you got to pick me and my girlfriend up, Darren. We're coming
Well,
with you.
that's a little bit of out of the way.
Well,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
June
do it.
3rd is when the thing went down last year.
Oh,
or
cool.
this year, rather.
How many people?
There was quite a bit of people that went. Quite a bit of lecturers.
So you like pay and you can go to classes and have lectures.
There's workshops, yeah, and lectures.
Right, okay.
There's meal plans, and I went to George Norrie's birthday party, rather.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it was a dinner. It was pretty interesting. It was pretty cool.
A lot of people knocked you for that too, eh?
A lot of people didn't like that.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of, what the hell? You're being nice. The guy's, he's a polite person, and everyone knocks him. But just
I don't view him as the enemy, man.
That's exactly right. He's not the enemy.
I don't think he's the enemy.
No,
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't have any ill will towards any of these people. They're all just people.
No, I saw a lot of people on Twitter. They knocked you for that. I didn't like that.
That's cool. That's fine.
It's nice you let everything roll off you. How do you do that?
Well, I just don't care. I really don't give a shit how anyone perceives me, to be honest with you.
You know what? Michael gets awesome guests on his show, and he does it every week, and it's not going to stop. He's kept doing it, and he keeps doing it. A lot of people can't do it, and it takes a lot of work. It's hard work. Right, Michael?
A lot of work. Oh, yeah. It takes quite a bit of time.
Man.
And I wish I could be on more often. Sometimes we do the show on Tuesdays, and I wish I could be on a lot more often. And that kind of makes me want to do my own show, to be honest with you. So I can do it whenever I want.
Well, yeah. Just come on my show, and you come on whenever you want.
Yeah, you have a whole 70 listeners.
Yeah,
and 1,200 re-listens.
That's awesome.
That's not bad for just starting. But you know what? It always gets so good right near the end, eh? And we got 5 minutes left, guys. I can't believe it. Well, the show gets so exciting and good right near the end when it's going to end. Isn't that screwed? That always
That's
happens
the way
to
it
us.
always goes.
Yeah.
Is Willie still there?
Willie.
Yep.
Okay,
Here you
Willie, you gotta finish the show, man.
I got nothing except for that. I thought I was the only classy son of a bitch called in this damn show until I hear you guys got freaking Mike in today's radio. It makes me feel good about myself.
Hey, aren't you in the chat
I'm not
room?
very classy.
Oh yeah, aren't you in the chat room on End of Days?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I thought so. That's you, right? I'm chatting with you there, and I think that's Willie.
A.K. Willie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is him. I'm glad. I think this is the first time I've ever talked to you.
Yeah, he needs to call in more. He can do it.
I was going to call in earlier to In Today's Radio for my advice, women advice thing that I already talked to you about. But you guys, the show seemed to cut off a little bit sooner than I expected.
Believe me, don't be afraid of how to put the condom on and how to do this. It doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. You just got to go in there and act really primal. Choke these women, not too hard, but choke them and pull their hair. They love that, of course. You gotta thrash them around a little bit in bed. Believe me, I know. I know from experience.
If you don't do
You're
it, you're not a real man.
You gotta bite the neck when you're
Right.
behind them. You gotta do these things, my friend. You don't gotta be afraid. Gotta get in there.
Once I'm in there, I'm good to go, man. I will do all those things.
That's right. Don't be afraid.
No, I'm not afraid at all. It's just I wanted to be classy, and I don't know how to put on a
Don't worry. Don't worry about that. It's all right.
Okay. Well, it's been a while. Most of the girls I've been with the last few years are bent over. They don't even know what the hell I'm doing back there. So I can sneak.
Oh, my.
I'm going to make eye contact. This girl actually is normal size where I can get on there and enjoy it. And I just don't want to fucking rip one open in my mouth like an animal and scare her off when I'm putting on damn rubber. I just thought maybe I could like pour her a glass of wine and then while she's drinking, I will slip it on. I don't know.
You definitely need to.
No, you get her to
know
put it
that you're
on
doing
with
it.
her mouth.
Yeah.
You
You first
instruct
got to
her
get her in
to
the mood.
put it on
You got to
with her
remember
mouth.
that first. You can't just go up to her with a condom on and expect her to want to bang you right away. That'd be something. That'd be a little weird.
Okay, you know what? I was gonna put a song on. We got 2 minutes left, but let's just keep talking. And I'm not gonna put a song on.
Yeah, we could keep talking if you want, unless you need a
There's 2
closed
minutes
shop.
left. Guys, keep going.
It's like
This
Love
is
Line.
Too good, man.
That's kind of what I was originally for.
So I got 30 seconds here. I need the best advice. Hopefully tomorrow after football, I can head up to her
Do you want to
place.
go to a bar, or do you want to waste your time on this, or do you want to go to a bar and pick up a potential prospect?
No. I can get skanked. There's two good-looking women. One of them's got damn the eye. This is not the one that I think I should have nailed tonight, but maybe tomorrow. I want to get her in the right mood. I can do all that stuff. But when it comes down to the condom placement, I don't know fucking condom etiquette to where, because I'm going to be on top of her. We'll be naked. And then do I say, oh, excuse me, I'm going to rip one on here.
Yes, there you go.
That's how I do it.
Do that. Yeah, that's all you need to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to lay over on the side and put it on, or do I stand up? And
No, you could just lay to the side. You
You're
could just
too
turn your hips and put it
self-conscious.
on. It's okay.
Okay, and now, how do I make it so it doesn't seem like she has all the diseases?
Yeah, turn your love eggs off next time, can't you?
First team, who do you think won the challenge? Kevin
What was
Webster
it
or
again?
Thanks, everybody, for coming out.